Howdy, y'all. We're back here. I'm hoping this is working, to be honest. Okay, there we go.
So far.
Um,
Ah,
Welcome, everyone, back to Tales of Teluria, episode 11. Uh, we're getting back into it after 2 weeks off. Um, Vacations were had, parties were had, um, new jobs were had, and we're finally back together, back to see if the party can survive another day in the city, or
hey.
if, according to Rimmon, Lorne kills them all. Um, we'll find out. um, but welcome, everyone. It's good to see you all. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. For all of those folks in the States, happy Memorial Day. To you all not in the States, what are you doing? No, I'm kidding.
It's just Monday. It's
It's just
okay.
Monday. Yeah.
You're better
I know
off.
the Canadians had last Monday off.
Yep.
But yeah, we're back. We're gonna get into it. We'll go ahead and do our quick intros with everyone. We'll start. I feel like we'll start with Twisted because
Hello,
you started
I'm
with Twisted.
Twisted. I stream on Twitch with So Very Twisted, and I do games and stuff like that. And right now, I'm just ready to play some Pathfinder as Lorne, who is a healer at heart.
At heart. Love the way you state that.
Nothing else.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'll let Twisted choose who goes next.
Foos, she's on my right. So
Yeah, I am. And I don't know why, but my fan just turned off for no reason. So
Ghost.
you may see me
Ghost.
scramble off screen for a second just to turn it on. Anyway, hello, I'm Foos. I just came back from vacation and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm very happy to be back here. We are usually playing either Shadowrun or D&D on Fridays and Saturdays on my channel on Fusca. But today I'm playing Cavalli, an Eric kineticist. And I can already feel my voice not making it through this. So I apologize in advance for that. And before I passed off someone, I just want to say that Rev does us dirty. We don't get a countdown or nothing. He just fucking pops into live and then suddenly we're live. So I just want that on the record. And then I will pass it off to, I guess, all the way at the other end, which would be Grim.
Hi, I'm GrimQuest. Currently, I run D&D on Saturdays, and I play Rimmon, the one who is going to save Lorne's soul. I can feel it deep down. And just to be different, I'm going to pass over to Nikki because everybody's just going down the line. I don't want to do that.
Oh man, I was so anxious. I was like, am I gonna be the kid who was picked last? Sorry, Dirty.
No, Dirty.
All right.
Took one for the team. Appreciate that. Hi guys, I'm Nikki. I also was on vacation and now recently have come back. Do I even stream? Like I do, right? I'm a streamer. I do stuff on the weekends. Sometimes Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Probably a lot of Dungeon Alchemist coming up, and then also a lot of JRPGs. I also do like a weird productivity stream. So if you're into just like coming to Twitch to do something like your own work, but you need help doing that, come to my stream, hang out.
Study hall.
Yeah, but funner.
But better.
More fun. Yeah, but better. Anyways, so I do those too. Yeah, that's me. And now I'm going to send it over to Dirty, saving the best for last.
How goes it? I'm Andrew. I run things over at 30 Rollers, mostly on Wednesday nights. Moving time just a half an hour because we are always late for everything. I'm not sure if this is going to make us on time or if it's just going to make us another half an hour later. But yeah, Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock, we play our Wild Beyond the Witchlight stream. We have a good time with that. And the party's finally getting things done, so we're moving along. And then on the off nights, or the off Mondays from Rev's game here, I'm running another group through the Pathfinder Beginner Box, and that is going splendidly. We have some very interesting characters. The first group might be mad at me because I let the the current group pick some more of the advanced classes now that I have a little more experience with Pathfinder, and it's gone.
Nothing to be
interesting.
mad about.
It's
It's
gone well.
awesome.
No, Rev's
Yeah,
mad
it
at
is
me.
awesome. It was good
Rev
to see.
Rev was angry at me.
Well,
I love Carl.
I did too, but Rev wanted to be a magus. I
Mhm.
bet. Yeah,
And he denied me.
I did.
Ooh.
oh,
But yeah,
And
I
then he
play.
let Fuzka be an oracle.
Just to spite you, Rev. Just to spite you. But over here, I play a in the base book alchemist, goblin alchemist. My name's Lube, and I get great joy out of making Rev say my name.
That's what I have to deal with, y'all. That's what I have to deal with. Do a quick thing for chat. How many hero points do each of you have?
That's fantastic.
I
Everybody
have
scrambles to their
3.
Yeah,
character sheet.
I have 2.
I have 1.
I have 2.
I didn't hear how many Twisted had.
3. So the number is the number to which thou shalt count is 3, not 1 or 2, and 4 is right out.
Oh god, Monty Python, so good.
So, since chat's always asking, Rimmon and Lauren cannot take hero points right now. There you go.
Jamie.
Oh wow, immediately.
And
Thank
then
you.
instantly now, Cavalli's full, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Redbox, you just need to know that right now it's just Lube and Megan who are not at max. Okay. Well, we'll pick up back into it. Previously on Tales of Teluria, our party had spent their first night in the city. They, part of the party had made their way up, broken into a cathedral, made their way up a spire, met a angel of Sarenrae, had a very interesting conversation with her. There were some lessons and some shade thrown. And instead of making their way down the stairs to speak to the guards that were waiting at the bottom of the stairs for them, they jumped off the side of the tower because Cavalli's amazing and can make it so anyone can survive any fall as long as she's prepared.
Gotta give me 6
One
seconds
at a
between each
time.
jump.
Yeah, one at a time.
One of these
One
days it'll not work.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, Rev's gonna wait for
Wow.
us to try that, and then he's going to cast dispel magic
Counterspell.
or something. Counterspell. Yeah.
Anti-magic field or something. We'll
Oh,
see.
sorry,
We'll see.
Wally. There's no wind here because there's no air.
Yeah.
Oh God!
What does Cavalli do in a
Cross that.
vacuum?
Explode.
Oh man. But so they safely made it away from the cathedral after also trying to get Gargar a job there. Didn't seem to go too smoothly. They went back to their wonderful tavern in the Spectacular Jackal, spent the night in luxury, had a wonderful breakfast, took some things, and made their way out. Megan also tried to get Gargar a job with the Spectacular Jackal or any of his associates. He said that he would get back to you if things seemed to work, and also made a slight threat about
Oh yeah. Yeah.
stealing from him. You guys
We paid for it.
You guys had a day in the city. You went to talk to Inthura, got some information about things that you will need for the ritual down the road, a location that needs clearing out for you guys to set up as a base of operations to commence the ritual. And she said she still had some more information to translate from some old books and to come back to see her before anyone decides to leave. Rimmon and Lube spent the day working on projects, specifically Clank and Lube working on a new alchemical concoction, and also hawking some of his wares in the market outside, which was mostly successful. Actually, really successful.
It's surprisingly successful.
That's what happens when you roll a nice big nat 20.
Uh-huh.
And he made a whole gold. But they ended up working late into the night, not being able to do much else with their day other than work. The party moved establishments to the Jolly Geese, sorry, where they've got a couple of rooms of less high quality. And Megan snuck out while they were getting said rooms. And Megan ended the night finding Dale, having a pleasant conversation where Dale apologized, Megan apologized, and they went off into the night to watch
Dale
the
had nothing to
Lantern Festival.
apologize for.
Yeah, he did.
Justice for
angry.
Dale.
He had everything to apologize for.
Where's our cow, Dale?
Yeah. You weren't supposed to talk to Megan until you had that bait.
Well, too bad Rimmon and Lube don't know about this. But they had a pleasant night on the lakefront, watching the lanterns released into the lake. A beautiful sight, wonderful food, wonderful conversation. And what is this face?
I'm curious, how does Dale always pick up the perfect moments to do anything? Find like fresh orange juice on the side of the road, knows where to get all the ingredients for a stew while in a random caravan. Has a date with Megan, just so happens lanterns are going off. This guy is a goddamn grand sorcerer. And he uses it to riz Megan, and that's all he uses it for.
Yeah, because Dale's got so much Riz.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. He picked up on what perfectly would work for Megan, this guy. He's no dumb.
Just for Megan.
So much sus, and I love it. I'm here for it.
Yes, he's like, I'm going to get all of the works you can provide out of those thighs.
Oh, God.
I have a field that needs to be plowed. Should be perfect.
Fantastic.
Oh, good heavens. But it was a beautiful night, a beautiful second date. Nothing terrible happened. No Lady Proserea showing up in the middle of it. And
She can't. She's blocked.
blocked her number.
Yeah.
But we pick up the following morning. You all wake up in the 2 rooms that you got inside the Jolly Geese, as well as Gargar out in the I keep saying shed,
Barn.
not barn, stable. Out in the stable. I think Lauren also stayed out there with Gargar.
Does anyone else here have a hard time thinking of any sort of giantkin in barns after a certain game?
Oh, why would you do that?
Why did you?
I can't
God.
help
Now
but
that's all I can think of is Lauren and Gargar in that barn together.
No.
Boy.
Dale will be there for some reason or another.
I don't think that's what's happening. Oh no.
That's a
The
conversation
Rangers
you
are
guys can
rocking.
have.
Don't come a knocking.
That's a conversation you guys can have with Lauren in the morning. This is the second
Tomorrow
night
morning
he's
to walk
stayed in
up.
the room with Gargar. You know.
I'll have to ask Dale if he saw a bipedal Lorne or a quadrupedal Lorne. I'm done. Sorry.
The sun rises, the sounds of the streets begin to flow through the building. Sounds of the people yelling at the markets kind of bangs against your windows on the second story of the Jolly Geese. And the day is yours. It is less comfy than your previous stay. There's just 2 beds, a like small table.
I'm trying to
Not
remember, did we
much in the
get
way of
2 rooms or
decoration.
1 room?
I think we got
You got 2
two.
rooms. I think it's.
Okay.
I think it turned out goblins in one, Megan and
Yeah.
Cavalli in the other.
When Lou wakes up, Rimmon will be like sitting on the bed, staring at his face, just right beside him.
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
I'm gonna be sitting on your bed,
Uh-huh.
just staring at your face, waiting for you to wake up.
I think he said he didn't kick you in the head.
Hi, Raymond. What are you? What are you doing?
Today's the day we have to leave. We gotta go to the cave and we gotta fight things again.
Rimmon and Lube don't know about that.
Oh, that's right. We weren't there. Yeah, my
you were working
apologies.
on the project. They.
Do you
It's
run
gonna
out
be
of
a
candy
wonderful
again?
day where we do nothing wrong. I'm looking so forward to all of this. Nothing will ruin this day.
Let's pivot.
I mean, I just woke up, but I too feel like it will be a good day.
Yeah. I did have an idea though for the stand today.
Oh, you gonna help today?
No, one, yes. And he says this accordingly. 2, what if we got like Cavalli is, let's just say she is a show woman through and through, right?
Of course.
So like what if we get her to like use her wind, whatever it is, to like juggle the bottles around, make it like look real. We can even say one of them's a flying potion.
Oh, yeah. And then tell them not to take it in the city because then they might find out before we leave.
Oh yeah, yeah, ideally, or we just like move shop every half an hour.
I like this. Or they take it and Cavalli just throws them. Yeet!
Yeah. And then like we could have Megan, she could be there too, and like we give her a watermelon, and be like, and you can be the strongest woman around, and have her like crush a watermelon between her thighs. And then Lauren, we could be like, if you want to turn into an animal, people, I've never seen anybody turn into an animal before, so I assume that's not normal. So like we could have Lauren turn into animal, be like, this is a cat fox potion.
Rimmon, I have to ask you a very serious question. How long did you sleep last night?
Not much.
I can tell. Are you out of candy?
No, I found where you were stashing it. I may have eaten too much of it last night.
Okay. That explains things a little bit. But why do you do that? I save these for special times and when you need a pick-me-up.
You need to stop asking questions. I grab Ribbon, I grab Lou by the foot, and I start trying to drag him off the bed. Let's go.
All right. Get the stand. Let's go set up somewhere.
And I will annoyingly start knocking on Megan and Cavalli's. They're like, and not stop until they open it.
Can you get that one?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, Megan will open the door. Oh hi.
Hi.
Can I help you?
It's Ribbon.
Yeah, I know. Molly's still sleeping.
Okay. Is this Megan?
Yeah, it's me, Megan.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't have anything planned for today, I thought we could have a team building exercise.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Were you, do you know, we are planning also things. How long does your thing take?
Could take an hour, could take half an hour, could take all day. Depends on when we get, closed up. Stop.
Your thing sounds really important, but also Inthura has a job for us, and we do need to go out of the city and clear out a cave. You don't have to come. Actually, it's cool. You can do whatever your team building exercises. Lauren and Gargar and Cavalli are already coming, and so I don't know if you can still do it with just lube, but you can come too. Maybe we can do it on the road if you want.
Why are we going to a cave?
Megan's gonna look around because we're just talking in the hallway. And if I know anything about hotel hallways, is that you can hear literally everything from them. So,
Mhm.
Cavalli, are you good? Are you decent?
Yeah, she's absolutely
All right.
decent. She's just not a morning person, so
Cool.
she's like, "Could you get that?" And then you heard audible snoring the second you agreed to do so. So she's
Okay.
still unconscious.
I let Rimmon into the room, and then realize that Cavalli's sleeping, and so I will like bend down as close as I can to Rimmon to like whisper whatever our conversation is. Close the door behind us. Anthera says that in order to get the lady that's in my head out of it, that we have to go and clear out a cave for her, and then she's gonna set up a ritual, and then we have to like trap a wolf's howl in a glass. And there's a lot of other things that honestly sound really hard to do, and Lauren seems completely fine with doing them. And I appreciate that, but it seems like really hard to do. I don't know. You don't have to come if you don't want to, but you're welcome to come. It seems like it's going to be an adventure.
I'm so very torn. First question: we need to do a wolf and a howl. Oh, howl in a bottle.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I think you maybe hold the bottle right up to its mouth, and then you have to ask it to howl. But I don't think wolves will like that.
Yeah, why don't we just ask Lauren to scream in a bottle?
Is Lauren a wolf? I thought he was a fox.
Goblin logic.
They're different.
Yes. Very different. You could take a fox if you were to, take it on, but a wolf, I really recommend you probably should leave. So that's also why I don't think that's going to be easy to get a wolf to howl in a jar.
As I knock on the door and I say, "You don't really want to take on a fox either."
Oh, hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
So
Oh,
I would have got our ogre ready to head out. Help her out with her armor, like any of the pieces that I think might actually be effective. Other than that, we'll just kind of leave the other pieces be anything that would get in the way of her doing her thing. And so she'll just be waiting just outside as I come to collect the others. Yes, Rimmon, Lube, are you awake yet?
So
He should be there.
if Lauren's out in the hallway, a sudden like, and then some wood on wood dragging can be heard coming from the room, and he just walks out dragging the little stand behind him. Just this awful racket in the morning.
Is it like leaving like is it leaving scratches in the floorboards?
Yep.
Hell
You're
yeah.
supposed to help carry this.
I was
Oh.
asking Megan, and then she lured me into her bedroom to get real close to me and whispered sweet nothings in my ear. And then Lauren came up here, and we were informed that they're leaving town. We don't have to come. Really not needed whatsoever. I've been informed.
No, you are
So,
very
yeah.
very much needed.
I don't
we
know. It's
really
up to you, actually.
need your help.
No pressure. You really don't have to. Please don't risk your life for me if it's something that you don't want to do.
As part of the adventuring party, you want your portion of the gains. It would be suggested that you come along.
Like this is Like, this is super relevant to like Megan's problem.
Indeed. How did your construction project go yesterday?
Oh, you're gonna love the new redesign.
I can hardly wait.
You look very much in anticipation, Lauren.
Yeah.
He's just staring at Lauren's face.
Um,
Brother.
What?
I don't know how to answer this without making someone upset, including myself.
Who are we upsetting and why?
I'll let them explain it.
He's gonna look around at everybody standing there for some reason.
Do you want me to carry that, Lube? And Megan will like go pick up your stand, like a deep squat, and just like pick it up in her arms.
He's gonna look.
I told you,
Wow.
brother.
I got it.
Megan's very strong. Thank you. And it's just like for you, it's just like an enlarged TV tray. That's all it is.
Okay, so
It's just
like,
a fold-out stand. It's like a TV tray with like a little awning over it that's the same size as the like actual stand.
That's adorable.
But Rimmon and Lou built it together, so he's pretty proud of it.
Aw.
So everybody's gonna help, or are we doing this weird thing in a cave?
I guess that also could be considered a team building exercise if we all go to the cave together and we clear it out like Intherna asked.
Okay. Okay. We can sell things later, I suppose.
Perhaps we'll find some more things to create from and sell as well.
And speaking of which, Lauren, if you find yourself being stabbed, impaled, mauled, or otherwise losing any of your bodily fluid, might I collect them on the battlefield? It's okay. I'm going to anyway.
Preferably after the danger has passed. I don't really want you to take time out in the middle of a fight to collect my fluids.
Rimmon, why do you say it like that? He's kind of strange. Okay, I'll do my best to wait for an opportune time.
All right. Well, whenever y'all are ready to be off, I'm gonna go wait outside with Gargar to make sure she doesn't get into any trouble. I'll be waiting for you all.
Go outside and Gargar is just beating people with other people.
Right.
Oh, please. Yes,
Rimmon,
Rimmon.
put your hand down.
Yes, Rimmon.
If we're going to a cave to do adventuring things, can I make one humble request?
Yeah, sure.
If there are people with the ability to talk and communicate, if we could keep the mauling, the slicing, the dicing, the murder, and the splitting to, half, I would even accept a third being left alive at this point.
I really feel like this is something you should have said when Lauren was here.
Well,
Oh God, he's already down the stairs so fast.
Cavalli has removed limbs.
That's true.
Not on purpose.
She's just like rubbing her eyes and sitting up.
Yeah, but that man, when the knees were taken out, he was still screaming for a while. We could have saved him, but you all just chose not to. Like, when Lauren does it, they're just dead in an instant.
They don't even have a chance to scream. They're just gone.
No. Like that one guy, when I was around the corner, he didn't even know he was in half. It looked like he was trying to say something to me, and then all of a sudden he started to split. It was terrifying.
So that's not normal
Oh.
then? You guys don't see that? I thought that was just a regular thing that everyone experienced when they left their hometowns. That's not
No,
normal.
I used to have bad dreams, and now I have nightmares.
Okay.
Nightmare named Lauren.
Adventure. Walk after Lauren, just so depressed.
Oh my god.
I'm very confused and ready for adventure. And Megan, I guess you can go put that back in our room now. We're not going to need it. Yet.
Oh.
Yet. We will later.
I guess, do they have a storage place that we could put our stuff, the stuff that we're not taking with us? Or
It's-
maybe Inthura can.
well, I guess you can
that?
carry it.
Okay, I'll carry it, I guess.
Pack mule.
Megan will carry your stand.
We can ask on the way out.
Okay. Okay, yeah, sure, that sounds great. Also, I will try my best, Rimmon, to not murder anybody. And if we all don't murder anybody, maybe Lord, if he still murders people, it'll even out in the end with the math that you required.
Herman will mumble down the stairs. You will just do it without even knowing.
All right. Yeah, let's head to. We're supposed to stop by Inthura's before we go out, right? She had some books for us or something, right? Or was that when we got back?
She hadn't finished all the information yet, and she said to check with her before you decide to leave. Anytime before you said.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Let's meet up with Lauren, and then we'll, I guess, head to Inthura
With Gargar.
with Gargar.
Mhm.
All 7 of us. What is the name of Rimmond's new friend he made?
Oh, 7.
Why would-
Okay. Hold on.
Clank's Clank. Clank doesn't have a new name. He's Clank.
Oh, okay. Not Clank 2 or
Clank
like
the Return.
Clank Point.
No.
Oh yeah, let's
One.
start naming Clank like that so we all get confused later. Clank the
Oh my
Return,
God.
please.
Sometimes
As long
Clank
as
comes
Clank,
back.
which, yeah, with Clank, his main component is the orb. As long as the orb survives, he's Clank. He's not anyone new. He just grows like everybody else. He's a real boy, everybody.
Clank remastered.
Clank.
Do you want to
Love it.
describe what people see when they see Clank for both chat and
Yeah. So
players?
first off, I'll show my beautiful design of Clank.
Excellent.
Amazing. Excellent.
So Clank main torso is made of that rain barrel that I found, and it hides all of his like guts and gears and everything like that. He has some steel bands that form almost like a sphere top over the barrel. There is a bucket with 2 cat-like eyes cut out of it, and then where the cat-like eyes are cut out, they're made into cat ears on the top, and I've painted them black, like Lawrence. And he has like a face grill now that I stole off of a piece of plate armor when a man wasn't looking and put it on top. Didn't want the whole helmet because it was ugly and the bucket looks far better. But you know, the face grill was pretty cool, so I like that. His one arm is made of wood and other steel components to reinforce it, and all the cutlery that we stole from the jackal makes up his fingers. And the other arm is a gear with a long, sturdy rod and a bucket on the end so that it rotates around and it can throw things. And his one foot is a reinforced brick, and the other one is just a mishmash of metal parts that I could find and just smashed together to look like a foot.
And he's a medium creature this time, right?
He is a medium creature, so he's still taller than Rimmon and Lube, but shorter than everybody else. And he's more just like a round orb with a water barrel, and he just kind of, now he walks like this everywhere he goes. Instead of being like a gorilla, now he just waddles. It's like a penguin.
Slide,
I love him.
Excellent.
He's taller than Cavalli as well.
Yep.
All
This
right.
looks fun. Clank looks great.
Wow.
How's he feeling?
Is it essentially like a trebuchet bucket on his arm?
100%
Yes.
is. Yes, 100%. I put rocks
love
in there
this.
and have them throw them at them people. Yeah. So, you know, after the whole situation with the cult, not a cult, family situation, I felt like maybe the original Clank for design, and I gave a lot of my material, and I look and see the pieces are missing off of Gargar, and I just squint my eyes. A lot of my materials
He points
went to
at Lauren.
Gargar. So I'll talk about that later. So I had to make a smaller design, and you know, he got destroyed when he was up front, and that really caused me a lot of mental distress. If I had hair, I'd be pulling it out, and so I decided to you know help my brother, and we can put his alchemical concoctions in the bucket, and we can throw them, and I can put rocks, and we can throw those, and you know Clank's gonna be in the back a little bit more now. I feel like that's a lot better for me, and me, mostly me.
This is an interesting idea. And like Lube, you can see his gears turning, his mental gears for launching some of these things that he's made.
Cavalli is visibly
I-
trying to find where the orb is inside of it. Not like hands on Clank, but just like trying to look in the crevices.
It's
see if
very
she can
well
find
hidden
it.
this time. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I feel like Megan is like so watching Cavalli, hoping that Cavalli does not put her hand in someplace that can be clearly pinched. That's just what she's doing.
And because I didn't want people like approaching Clank, I thought of the most terrifying creature I know and based the design on that.
Slow head turns at
So,
Lauren.
We're all looking at Lauren.
Our healer. I love it.
So you all take a look over Clank and then hit the road heading back towards Inthers. You make your way through the streets, eventually opening up into the market square where her wagon is settled, well, pretty close to the caravan set of wagons. You push across, her doors open. You smell the fragrance of some tea floating out of the door. You approach, and she kind of like is sitting on one of the steps, just enjoying the tea, watching the sunrise, watching the market start to come to life. She sees your little band approaching very clearly because you have a Gargar. Sends a little wave towards you, and good to see you. Does anyone want some tea?
Yes.
Of course.
Tea.
For sure.
She goes back inside, and a moment later comes out with a platter with cups for each of you. Offers you a cup. I hope you all got some good rest. Raymond, I hope that Lauren gave you the book.
What?
You asked for a book about magic. Lauren said he'd give it to you. I sent it home with him last night.
Okay, so Terry forgot about that, but Lauren would have certainly handed over the book.
Oh my gosh. You were too busy in the barn with Gargar.
No, ma'am.
No time for reading there. Yes, I'm sorry. This morning was just so busy. I totally forgot that I was given it. It's right here.
Well, I hope you enjoy the read. It's kind of the basics of how to start learning magics. I think it even might have a few simple spells in there. You know, that
Might
was
have
what
the
you were hoping
time, but
for.
we're going on an adventure, and we're just going to a creepy cave and all this. I'm sorry.
Is it creepy? I thought it was just going to be a regular cave.
Most caves are.
There's probably going to be some dangers. But speaking of that, I did learn last night that there may be a major obstacle in your way. A special magical door. I am informed, according to the reading, there is some sort of passcode, passphrase to get through it. I'm unfortunately, in the text, I do not find it. However, I know of someone here in town who has interacted with this place before.
Did you try
Her-
1, 2, 3, 4?
I don't think that will work.
Okay.
But there's a woman, and she hangs out around the harbor districts most evenings by the name of Auda. She is a powerful entity who has lived, from what I understand, multiple centuries. So, and I'd be careful around her, but she and I have had our dealings in the past, and she can probably give you this phrase if you're respectful and ask politely. Yes, Rimmon.
You, from what they're telling me, you asked them to go to this cave yesterday, right?
I informed them of the cave last night, but I was still translating things on it.
Okay, well, if you knew we needed the passcode from this lady who lives in town, why didn't you go get the passcode for us? It'd make our lives so much easier. We could leave right now.
Because I hadn't finished that translation yet when they showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I
Speaking
think-
of being nice and polite, maybe we can work on that as a team.
Why would
He
we do
raised his
that?
hand.
That's a good start. It is. But if we're trying to help someone and they're trying to help us help someone, and then you go, why didn't you do it? That's kind of mean.
Is it? What? No, what?
Maybe wait. Maybe we can trade since she's adding difficulties. Maybe she can do an extra thing for us, because that would be nice and polite, right? He looks at Anthura.
Anthra.
Anthura.
Oh my god.
And what would you require of me other than
It's
all
a
the
simple.
work I'm currently putting in to translate all the text?
It's such a simple task, really. It's really just you're guarding one of my most prized possessions. Megan?
Oh, is this it? Is
Yeah.
this is your most? Oh,
He looks back up at her. Guard this with your life.
She
Just
looks at
let
the
us
sand.
keep it here.
Megan gingerly sets it down on the ground.
Says it after she's watched Lube drag it down a hallway.
I know. I was actually thinking about that.
You can keep some of your stuff here, yes.
Just this. Nothing better happened to it.
I will make sure
We'll
it's
find you.
safe. Is there
What was this
anything
woman's
It's
name?
a joke. We
that
know where
need to
she is.
speak
She's
to?
here.
else? Her name is Oda. She walks the harbor district in the eve. Often sort of a keeper of the peace.
And where does she spend her days?
That
Points
I
at Lord.
don't
Yeah, that.
know. She's a relatively private person in that regard. I might even believe that she might sleep during the days.
Also, what do you mean keeper of the peace? What peace is she keeping?
She sometimes goes where the law can't in the city.
Oh, she's a
Outside of the
vigilante?
law?
Vigilante is a word that could be used for her, yes. I
Oh,
probably
okay.
wouldn't say that to her directly.
Okay.
Don't say vigilante.
Also, I think Raymond's hand was up and I talked first.
Nice and polite.
No, you guys asked the questions I wanted to ask. It's all good. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, okay.
Did you sound like Kenny from under his stuff?
Probably a little bit.
But she can give you information, like I said, as long as you're polite about it. Do not disrespect her. She is known to drown people for less.
What
Is there something that is there something you know that she likes that we can bring her? Like maybe she likes flowers. Or
likes
does she
drowning
like,
people?
Does she
Small
like a shake?
children.
Or you know, something nice and pleasant?
Do you know anything that other members could be doing while you're all talking to her?
She doesn't need much in worldly gains as long as you're polite and respectful. I said,
Okay.
yes, Ribbon.
Okay, this is a super serious question. So we have to go see Iuda to find out about the passcode. But this is like this whole drowning thing. Serious business. Is there anything else that we should do and or research about where we're going that may take the equivalent amount of time as going to find this Iuda person?
I have gathered what text I can from the local studies, and there's not much on this place. So I have the one or two books this city has had on it.
Awesome.
If you didn't need to go talk to her, I wouldn't send you to talk to her.
I just take back.
Yeah, actually, you guys, you know what? If you need me to talk to her, I can talk to her. I don't want to get anybody drowned, so it's okay.
I wrote Cavalli.
Oh, that's a good
Well,
idea. Are you comfortable with that, Cavalli?
Are you
Oh,
comfortable with
sure,
drowning?
yeah.
I'm confused.
Oh, it'd be hard for me to drown because if she throws me anywhere, I can just bounce myself back out. So unless she throws me down with like I don't know. Anyway, it should be fine. But what I was gonna say is, Megan, you probably fine to talk to anybody as long as we stay within the city, because that way, Lady P won't pop out. So it should be fine.
Yes, we don't want any Lady P to slip out.
No ADP accidents.
I don't need unexpected Lady P. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks.
But I mean, either way, we could do it together if you want.
Is there perhaps a shady tavern on the docks where we might go to begin our search for her? I'd rather not wait all day to speak to her tonight and then set out tomorrow. If we can get a hold of her now and leave this morning.
You're welcome to investigate, ask around if any of the locals out there know. But the last thing I'd want is for you to get into a confrontation with her because you woke her up.
Yeah, that was my concern. If she's like gonna drown people pretty casually, then if she's hiding from everybody, maybe we should let her hide, and then we'll see her later on. And besides, I think I heard the brothers talking about wanting to do some sales or something. So maybe they can do that while we're here, and then we can make the day in the city. We can talk to her at night, and then get ready to leave later.
Yeah, there's time for your team building exercises, Rimmon.
Megan, if you would be so
But
kind.
Rimmon has a huge smile under his clothes.
You just hear shifting.
Yeah.
You just gesture to your stand.
Yeah, Megan, if you'd be so kind, and he holds his hand over to the stand.
Making him go pick up the stand.
Thank
Okay,
you.
where are we going?
I mean, are we okay with this? Because I mean, otherwise, I was just a thought. We don't have to do that. I'm just thinking that's
You know
probably the
what?
easiest.
You know what? We haven't really done anything that Lauren wants to do in town. Lauren, what would you like to do in town?
Leave.
I was waiting for it.
Well, that's not an option, it seems.
Lauren has tried to get us to go to this cave for like 3 episodes now.
This is you didn't learn about it the last episode, so it's only been.
Well, he wants to do something.
He's been
No.
trying to do some shit.
I haven't stabbed anyone for days.
You can see the hunger in his
For a
eyes.
couple of days. Yeah, he's gonna stab me soon.
He's gonna go full crazy mode in no time.
So
You know
we
what?
lack the funds to make any significant purchases.
Speak for yourself. I made a whole gold the other day.
Woo! High five with the brothers.
Yes.
Oh my! I stand corrected. What treasures would you like to shop for, Lube?
No, I don't feel the need to shop at the moment, but I just say I have coins still. He holds up his little coin purse. Hands off it.
His coin purse, not his coins purse.
I've only spent money at the inn,
yeah.
I think.
Mhm.
Well, then what do you want to do?
God, I think we should go perform and sell things.
Very well.
Kill a little bit of time if we're waiting till night, right? Isn't that the plan? And he's looking around.
Absolutely. It
I'm not
sounds
gonna
like
lie.
it's the plan. Let's
I-
go. Where do you want to set up? Right here? Seems like a good spot. It's lots of traffic and
Is this a good spot?
It is one of the main market squares.
Oh,
On
awesome.
the several.
Okay. Yeah, goblins. I imagine. Well, most goblins. No, not most goblins. Rimmon and Lube would probably have no idea if this would be against the rules, but Lube is just going to go take a look around, find as much of an empty spot as it can that's still in kind of a busy area, and yeah, Megan, over here.
I'm right behind you.
Oh,
is there like an obvious like person who's in charge of the place and like renting stalls, things like that?
that is a completely foreign concept.
Understand.
Why would you rent a stall if you have your own?
Right,
This is
right.
just
Silly.
Lube's logic.
Space.
Oh my god.
Lauren, you can make a perception check.
Sure.
I feel like
can.
we're just setting you up now. Make it
Yeah.
sound like you set up your stand
Already.
as Lauren's looking for help.
Solid 18.
Solid.
You glance around, and you're paying attention. It looks like most people here already have their spaces. You don't see someone necessarily directing anyone. Most of this square seems to be a lot of the people from the caravan that you were in, with a few exceptions. You mostly just see a
So-
couple guards occasionally walk through and make sure there's no trouble happening.
Okay, I will try to guide Rimmon and Lube to a place that would be like, a good place to set up a stand that's not in the road or walkway, but nearby,
That's
like
the
a
best
good
traffic.
intersection. Yes, but blocking traffic is bad.
If you're right in front of him, you force them to look at you.
Yeah.
This is branding. Not branding.
All right. Well, in that case,
No,
good luck.
you seem to know
I'll
towns,
be-
so we'll
I'll be
trust you.
No, it's fine. Have fun.
Okay. Megan, you can set it down now.
Okay.
Just
You
here.
ever feel like we try to include Lord and then he just wanders off all the time?
I think he hates us.
Are you sure
think
this
so
is the
too.
right spot? Are we like in the middle of like a walkway right now?
Is that what you're putting yourself, Lou?
You know, yeah. The hell with it. High traffic intersection with his TV tray.
I just pull up a chair over at Inthura's and sip my tea while I watch the train wreck that's happening in front of me.
Rimmon, Lauren likes to watch, doesn't he?
I don't know. He's pretty hands-on when it comes to stabbing. Oh, like what if we find a thief right in the crowd and we go, Lord, kill him?
Sick him.
Weren't we just talking about not doing that for like a whole day or something?
Yeah, I want to, but I don't think we could stop anymore. It's been
So-
too long.
Also, maybe
some-
it's good that he spends some time with Gargar, so she's not scaring everyone just because they might have thoughts
Yeah.
about her.
True.
Yeah. Well, brother, this is your show. You know me. I'm just supporting Cass's here. So
Well,
you tell everybody what they need to do.
I've never had a full production before. uh,
That's a lie.
Is this the
Kivali,
start of the team building exercise?
Yep.
I don't know
Okay.
what that
Missing
is,
part
but
of it?
yes.
Okay.
Kivali, you could like rummage around in his bag. Throw this one in the air, and if anyone asks, it will do the same thing to them if they take it.
It will make it so I throw them in the air.
That they
I'm
will
not that
fly.
strong.
No, they will fly into the air. But it
You're
doesn't work in cities.
weird.
It's a drawback.
We have potions that could make us fly, and you never used it before.
Not exactly.
Well, why not? That could have been very helpful. Did you
Well-
see us climbing that rope before?
Yes, but it doesn't really do that.
Are you lying?
Should we just?
We
Yeah.
are ribbon. Don't. You're not supposed
It's
to
a
say
team
that.
building exercise. We should be honest with them at least.
Well, I mean, look. When it comes down to it, isn't it just more trouble for you in the long run anyway? I mean, we're kind of noticeable and recognizable. If you sell something they don't like, what if they come back and give us trouble later?
We're usually not here later. That's the whole thing.
Well, we have to come
Wait,
back.
could
We have
this
to
have
come
been
back to
happening the
Endura.
whole time?
Well,
Are we in trouble in other places, brother?
Uh-oh. Is this why we're not allowed back?
Oh,
At some
God.
point, why don't you guys make a list of all the places you've been and have lied to people?
It's gonna
So
be
many.
a long list.
Ah, I'm feeling weird about this now, brother.
Could explain a lot of things, though. So does this mean you're not going to help us, Kivali?
I won't lie, but I can help you. What else do you need?
Okay, so you can still throw things in the air,
Yeah.
but we'll say to everyone that you're practicing being a mime, so you don't speak.
Why?
Because then you don't have to lie.
I don't want you to lie either.
Damn it. How am I supposed to sell things?
If they're not good enough to sell on their own, then why are you selling them?
I don't know.
I thought
For
you're so
money.
talented. I've seen you make all kinds of things.
Well,
Always
that-
making me feel things and I don't like it.
the things I make are limited, and
Uh-huh.
well, you've seen what I make, and he holds up like the sticky goo ball, and then the thing you've seen that's like very, very explosive.
Mm-mm.
I should sell this.
What if you made like a smaller one and instead it just shoots out like, I don't know, acorns or something, so it can't hurt anybody, but it's like, yay. I don't know.
Kivali?
Confetti cannon.
Kivali. I am all out of acorns. I have no acorns.
Okay.
I
Do you
think
have an-
we'll have to gather acorns.
Oh.
Hmm.
Raymond, yes.
I mean, you don't have to raise your hand.
I'm sorry, it's a nervous tick at this point. Lauren, so Kavai, so people around here wouldn't like things that blow up and are sticky.
They
I
might.
mean,
Oh, sorry, you're off floor. Never mind.
Talking to Lauren or Cavalli?
Oh, no, I'm talking to Kavai.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Lauren. Shut up. I'm sorry.
well, I mean, maybe some people would. You never know. You just have to see if your stuff is good enough. If you're really good at your craft, then you'll find the right people to come buy some stuff, right?
So, if we were selling shady things, should we go to what like Lauren described, which is the shady place?
What did you make that shady?
Things that blow up and stick people to the ground. Pretty much everything here, I would say, except for that one.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
But I mean, like, haven't you heard of like I don't know, like fireworks and like I don't know, like party poppers or something? Can't you make something that's like just fun?
Yeah, could. But
Both of the boys just short circuit.
yeah, a very honest reaction. Megan.
I think
Megan.
She
See-
just
you see like a girl who's got brown hair. That's not Megan. Megan's like, oh, I'm on the other side. Sorry. Hi.
Oh,
I'm here.
pack it up. We're leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wait, we're leaving?
Cavalli, I have nothing to sell right now.
Oh, so you sold everything
my-
you did have to sell?
Well, no. I have nothing that actually works right now.
Wait, so you sold things to people yesterday?
No.
So we're already going to be in trouble?
Well, I'm taking your advice right now.
Okay, I think. Okay. This is
We
this is good.
should
This is-
not go back to where we were yesterday.
Ay.
Yeah.
But I have this though. He just holds up his gold coin.
Okay, how about wait, hold on. Well, Clank is medium height, right? He's kind of tallish.
You're
What
not
if
selling
we-
Clank.
No, we're not selling Clank. What we're selling is his height. So maybe we can make this like a fun place for kids. They can jump off Clank and I can stop them before they fall. And we celebrate or something. I don't know. It's a magic trick.
I'll be completely honest. Kids are probably not your greatest target for your marketing because they don't have a lot of cash to spend. In fact, who you want to target is their parents.
Hey,
Throw the
whoa.
parents.
Megan, you're so smart.
I want to pull Lube over. Are we like bad at this? Is this like we've been at this for a while and they seem to have like way better ideas than we've ever had at this point? Like they
That's
seem to
kinda-
know what's going on. Are we bad at this?
Well, Cavalli makes me feel bad about this, but I was pretty successful yesterday. In fact, the most successful I've ever been with a whole gold.
So, you get a whole goal, like that was crazy. I thought we were doing fantastic, but like the more they talk, the more they make sense, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I feel like we're doing something bad now, and I didn't think we were doing anything bad, but maybe that's why we're not allowed back to places.
And like, why would you target the parents? Like, you could rob the children. They don't pay attention. I don't get it.
Steal it all. Just whatever they have, candy, toys.
Yeah.
Can we hear this conversation?
So-
Lord left us alone, and this is all that has happened.
You can roll a perception because they did step aside,
All right, I want to.
and it is still a crowded area.
Yeah, I've been picturing that all of this is just happening in the middle of this intersection
Yeah,
the whole
100%.
time.
The table and everything.
Yeah, Megan's just
Sounds
standing
like
there
right.
with the stand.
No, there's too much noise around.
Okay.
Megan, what you do spot is there are like through the crowd, of people that are kind of like going around you, trying to avoid your little troop standing in the middle of the walkway into the market square. You do see 2 guards starting to like come in your direction.
Oh, let's take this conversation elsewhere. Perhaps to those shady docks that you mentioned. That's a pretty good place to go, I think, right now. Right now. And I'm gonna like kind of herd them, like I would herd my cat.
Ow! I'm pushing me.
What are you
Why?
doing?
Oh, okay, okay. Lord,
Be
Lord,
careful
we're going
with the
this way.
stand.
But I
Let's
crap,
go,
I needed to
Gargar.
ask Thur a question. What was that person's name and how do we spell it? Does anybody know? Because the last thing we want to do
Iuda.
is be like, hey Audie, and then she just drowns us, okay?
ODA?
Yeah.
Iuda.
I got Oda.
Iuda?
Oda.
Oh my
Just
god.
Oda.
Yeah,
That's what
I
got.
put an extra
Oh!
O in
Is
there.
it just
Oh,
Oda?
Apparently
we're
no
all
E.
wrong.
Okay.
None
I
of us are
spelled
right.
it right. I
What?
spelled it right on my paper. Ah!
So impressed.
Oh, Iuda. Okay, not Iuda.
Ah, Ayuda.
I missed the A completely.
Yeah, I thought I heard an I.
So it's how is it pronounced? It was
Oda?
Ayuda.
Ayuda.
Ayuda?
God.
Ayuda. Like a
Genuinely, the
long
first time he
A
said
and
it,
then a long U and then the
I
da.
remembered it by going, "Hey, you the best."
I love it.
Lauren, our business venture was a failure. I am feeling bad about
I'm
everything.
shocked.
This is, frankly, goblin shit.
Well, there's a market for everything.
Not us, apparently.
No, seems, yeah. No. No. Cavalli informed us
So it's more
otherwise.
Ayuda. Sorry, my apologies.
Ayuda.
Oh damn.
Ayuda.
Ah.
Ayuda.
Just go ahead and spell it for us, please.
I did.
Ayuda.
Ayuda.
I
Ayuda.
missed it.
Gouda.
Ayuda.
I'll just
Dude,
Are you the best? I love it.
Megan, could you
Yes?
place my worthless stand down? We won't be needing it for a while. Aunt Thura, thank you for holding this. Our business is a failure.
I think you have great opportunity to grow, Lube. Your business
Don't
is
lie. Just don't lie.
We've
Cavalli
had
says
make-
lying's
you-
bad.
you both make wonderful things, and I think one day you could improve the world with them.
or blow it to smithereens. That's yet to be seen.
I just think you need to
Voice.
find the right target market, Luke. Like, if you want to sell shady stuff, we should find the shady people to sell it to because that's what they'll be expecting. And, you know, it'll be a little bit of a hard sell, but the shady you get, the better deals you could make. So, and that way, that also means that you don't have, there's an agreement because the person who's buying probably knows you're lying. And that's honesty.
Stairs.
Cavalli,
I,
is it okay to sell shady things to shady people?
well, the whole reason I told you not to go lie to other people is so that you don't get into trouble. If you go to shady people doing shady things, that sounds like more trouble.
No, it cancels it out. It's a
Everything I
negative plus a
know is a
negative.
lie. Raymond, we've learned nothing. Everything we've learned is false.
Well, it's
Just
not everything.
He's just exasperated and his ears are down.
So, you guys can head to the docks. Is there anything else other than trying to explain lying and honesty to Loop and Rimmon that you guys want to try to accomplish with the day?
Can I
Are the dots
ask?
busy? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I just want to ask Inthera one last question before we go. Now that I solved the name mystery. Hey Inthera, do you think that this lady, because she's been around a long time, would know anything about Lady Prosrea? And should I ask her about it? I won't
Yeah.
tell her that she's living in me, though. I'll leave that part out. I don't want to share that part with people I don't know very well.
She might. You could maybe bring up the name. Um, I haven't found anything in any texts so far, so I have a
You're searching
feeling
for
this
Lady
Lady Prozrea may have lived either a long, very long time ago, or in a distant land from here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you. And we can go to the shady docks.
Shady docks it is.
The shady docks. um, you
I
guys
think-
get to the
Can Megan
docks.
take the stand with her? Maybe. I think I'm gonna take the stand. I'm not giving up on Lube yet.
Oh, leave it here.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put the stand back.
Maybe someday we'll dust it off and use it again.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, thank you for carrying
Maybe.
it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Um, the docks. It is a Saturday. It's a weekend. The docks aren't crazy busy. There's a few boats out on the lake fishing, or just there is a service that ferries people to the little villages that surround the lake that's going. There's people there. There's some people who sell goods here as well, mostly related to fishing, keeping a boat intact.
Lube
all
watches
that
out
fun
for
jazz.
shady goods.
Yeah. So does Megan. Megan will keep an eye out for shady goods too.
All right. Roll perceptions.
Thorn keeps an eye out for anybody
Nice.
who's taking an interest in us.
That's not as exciting.
Nice.
Very nice.
High five.
Clackety clackety clack.
um, you guys sit at the harbor watching, keeping an eye out for shady looking individuals transporting shady looking goods. Lauren, the people take note of your group, but don't really care. There's a lot of people who just like hang out at the harbor and watch. So it's not too strange to see a group.
What a boring town. What do? I watched them unload the ships.
Lauren does not know how to take a vacation, does he?
No.
Not at all.
Lauren's vacations involve dismembering folks.
Can I get you a puzzle, Lauren? Do you want a puzzle?
Or sewing them back together. I make my own puzzles. Like,
Megan, you were here just last night. You still see a few of the lanterns floating in the lake. No longer lit, but some that have stayed close to shore didn't get washed down. You're reminded of the night prior. You two do spot a familiar looking half-orc individual.
And Dale.
Dale. No. Familiar looking half-orc individual from the Spectacular Jackal. Currently talking with one of the boat captains, and you see an exchange of a coin purse, and half-orc takes a crate off of him and heads off back into the city, back towards what you believe to be back towards the Spectacular Jackal.
I bet Gargar could do that job.
Probably make it look easy too. Luke will point this out to Cavalli. Is that shady?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
what, Karmos at the docks?
Well, no, I mean,
It's a shady area.
well, no. I mean, we don't know enough to say it is, and that's all that we know. I guess I don't know. We should be looking for the lady, right?
All right, I'm trying to learn. We'll note
Well, we don't
this.
have enough information yet.
Did anybody
But-
ask what she looks like?
No,
No.
that would have been smart. You're asking the wrong group.
Hey,
Cavalli's-
Yuda!
We're looking
Cavalli's just
for-
gonna find like the first person who looks like they're on their own and just chilling. Just walk right up to them.
we're
There's
looking
a
for,
older
an
gentleman
outlaw.
with some bread, and he's feeding some birds.
Hi.
Oh, hello. What? Hello, little friend. Come to feed the birds? He kind of like
No.
opens the bag of bread.
I didn't come here. I mean, I'll do it now because this is cool.
Just, like grabs a handful.
Anyway, I wanted to ask you a couple questions if you have some time.
Oh, are you one of those surveyors who goes around asking people questions?
Oh, I ask people
Is
questions.
this for
about it.
the East to West Institute?
Oh no, I've never been to an institute.
What is it for?
Oh, it's for me and my
I want to
friends.
make sure I'm contributing to a good cause.
Oh, well, that'd be really helpful because you're contributing to helping my friend, and she's having a pretty rough time right now. She's over there, she's waving. But she's having a bad time, and we're trying to help her. And there's like a lot of steps involved. But I first kind of want to ask, did you name all of these pigeons, or do you know them like individually?
Well, I do see a couple of them that are the same ones week after week.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Can I name one?
You can, of course.
Okay. Which is one that you recognize, and if it comes back, you'll know it's that one.
He points to one with a very like bright blue stripe down its chest.
Ooh.
It comes by every weekend.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I want to name him. He comes by every week. Is he nice? Does he bite you?
Oh, he's quite friendly. I've never had too much
Okay.
trouble with any of these.
Oh, great. Okay. His name will be Zawadi.
So what?
It means gift. His presence is a gift.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Oh, also, my name's Cavalli. She holds out her hand.
Pleasure to meet you, Cavalli. I'm.
We need his name and all the birds.
All the pigeons.
All the birds.
I thought that's what Cavalli was going to ask too.
I was gonna, but I was like, that's mean. And also, like, she's slightly distracted by like feeding them, so I think she's more just like, can I name one?
I'm Frank.
Oh, Frank. It's great to meet you, Frank. But my other question is, do you know of a woman we're hoping to? She apparently might have some information that's really helpful for my friend, but I think she's only here at night, and I also don't know what she looks like, and I don't really know anything about her other than we have to be really nice and polite. But her
Well, it's
her
always
name
good
is
to be nice and polite.
yeah, I think so too. But her name is Aura, and I was wondering if you might be able to point us in the right direction, or if you know
There's
what's
a
around your town.
brief flash of like surprise across his face. Oh, the Night Stalker. Yes.
The Night Stalker. Okay.
Is this just Lady Batman? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm Iuda.
Yes, I know of her. She's been here for several years now. Really, some say cleaning up the streets, some say making things worse. But
Oh,
I-
what do you
I
think
guess-
she does?
She's Batman.
I think we got to look for the richest lady in town who lives in a mansion alone.
That's why she's not here during the day. She's
Yeah.
acting her part, you know?
Yeah.
Is there a newspaper in
feel?
this city?
Christina Wayane.
You
Yeah, tabloids. Are there tabloids? There got to be tabloids.
Yes,
And-
there is a news press.
And is Ayuda referred to as a menace by the newspaper? Yeah.
A menace.
Does anyone want pictures of the Night Stalker?
Does the town guard say they're the hero they need, but not the one they deserve?
Mhm.
Gosh darn it, guys.
Sorry, Rev.
Okay, Rev. At some point, you'll have your revenge on us all.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure. It's coming. I'm counting.
Fantastic.
We all know. We all know.
Yeah, so what do you think of the Night Stalker?
I mean, most of my limited interactions with her have been good. She helped guide my late wife to the afterlife.
She drowned her.
Don't ask that. So rude.
No, she passed of natural causes.
Water.
Oda comes around the docks and usually knows where households who recently have had family members and friends who have deceased, and helps give them guidance, and she helps lead the spirits to their proper path.
Oh wow. Well, she sounds kind of nice. But yeah, I mean, considering her name and what we talked about, do you know where to find her when the sun is up? Like, now?
Oh, I've never seen her during the day.
Oh, all right. Do you know if she prefers Auda or the Night Stalker if we do meet her?
Oh, Oda. The guards call her.
Oda.
Have named her the Night Stalker.
Oh, okay. So we won't call her that. That's cool. But like,
I believe she literally comes out of the lake at night.
out of the.
At least that's what
Oh,
we
so maybe
think.
she's down there. Maybe, I don't know.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Maybe I wouldn't go check unless you have some way to breathe underwater.
Yeah, we'll have to consider a couple things. Okay, well that's nice. 'Cause it's kind of early in the day. We would like to speak with her sooner rather than later. Do you know if she has any like close friends?
Oh, not that I'm aware of. I don't see
Okay.
people talk to her unless they've had someone pass recently or are dealing with some threat to their home.
Okay. Hmm. Do you have like a, I don't know, some news lately? Is it just we can see maybe someone passed where we might meet her?
Oh, I do believe the Stevens, their son was lost in the lake just a
Oh.
few days ago.
Okay, the Stevens, you said?
Yes,
Do you know where
he
they're?
points down the street towards one of the longer docks, piers. He says, if you go about a block past that, they're the house with the blue roof, a beautiful red stained glass window front.
Okay. We'll take a look then. Maybe we can find her. Okay. Well, Frank, it's been a pleasure, and I hope you and Zawadi become friends, forever. She starts spreading the rest of her seeds. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate the little visit, and thank you for naming one of them.
Welcome. Try naming them. It's fun.
I'll start thinking about that.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. I hope everything goes well.
Thanks. Me too. And she'll like run back to the group. Okay, so she's the Night Stalker, but she doesn't want to be called that, so let's not do that. Anyway, I don't know if we'll find her if it's not nighttime. But there's a place that she might show up because she likes to guide dead people or something. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I have a location that maybe she might show up at tonight.
Okay.
So let's go.
I think
I
you're
mean-
only talking to two of them.
Where is everyone else?
The goblins have wandered away doing what goblins do when they need to find someone.
Amazing. Yeah.
Screaming a name.
Yep.
Yep.
We're just
I feel like we just watched you guys do this and like didn't stop.
Mhm.
Everyone's got their strategies.
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm, mhm.
just gathering info and yelling out names.
She's gonna quietly look in their direction as their voices echo through the area.
Oh,
Hope they have some luck.
He's been doing that for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Hope it works.
well, the day progresses. There's no luck on the Rim and Lou front, other than lots of glares, lots of shh, and maybe making people a little annoyed with your presence. But luckily, it's pretty quiet, at least at this, or for the early hours. As night begins to slowly come, the festivities along the dock start to pick up. Some food stands start to be put up. People start showing up with homemade lanterns, and music starts being played throughout the dock ward. And Megan, you recognize all of this from the previous night, but the livelihood of the docks definitely starts picking up as you guys wait there. As the sun begins to set and lights begin to fill the docks, you guys, I'm assuming, are waiting outside or around that house that you were directed to. I'm assuming,
Mhm.
yes.
On the dock end of things, yeah.
I feel like we've looked like pretty like heavy loiterers if we haven't made
Yeah.
ourselves look casual
Full
about
time.
this. We are definitely loitering outside these mules' house. Like it, yeah.
It's right next to the water,
Yeah.
so we just spend the day fishing.
Actually, if Cavalli shared that the night, what was her name? Night Stalker was
The Night
like,
Stalker, yeah.
yeah. Like, is she actually in the news though? Because like Megan will read some tabloids then in that case to kind of get the. I'm not even kidding. I'm sure there is tabloids though, because
Mhm.
get the hot goss around town.
It costs you a total of 5 copper to get a couple different tabloids, and
Excellent.
you come back and reading through them. You
Are
got
some of the articles written by Frank?
Certainly the ones to the editor, I would imagine.
Are there criers in this area that read off some of these headlines?
yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Amazing. What do those sound like, Ro?
Yeah, give us a couple.
Man, just the setup and just
I walk him right to it.
Whatever.
Perfect.
I'm gonna die.
You do hear Night Stalker strikes again, and Lord's calling for expeditions through the Revenant Pass, and you hear giant bugs spotted to the north.
Are we going north?
hold on. When you say giant bugs, you like cockroaches that are like this big? Because like,
Look, I'm just reading what they say, sir. Giant bugs to the north. I don't make this, sir. Giant bugs to the
this is
north.
wholly unhelpful. You suck at your
Megan has
job.
one. We can
This
just
is
read
Lauren
it.
just heckling this poor little boy.
This is what happens when
Like
Lauren
a
gets bored.
14-year-old.
Oh no.
Gosh, Rimmon, I thought we were bad with kids. We just steal things.
We
and
are.
don't know we
He's
were ever
just
there.
worse.
This is true.
Yeah. So, But Megan, you look through and you see various things. There's some articles that are positive, put this Night Stalker in a positive light. Some that put them in a negative light.
Is there any like pictures of them? Like any even like artist renditions essentially of them?
This shit looks like a vampire. Lube is running.
Look like a vampire or a hag or like
I'm pretty sure she's a hag. Like, come on, let's like.
No,
yeah.
you do see pictures, some drawings of them, and it's usually of a beautiful woman, mostly in like loose-fitting purples, and there's some clear signs of some armor, tanner skin, and long black hair. Various little pieces of jewelry.
I'm sorry.
Very good looking.
Rev, are you from the South?
Yeah. No.
No. Did you learn to speak from somebody who is from the South? I'm just wondering because the South is the only place I know where there are L's in the word drawings.
Oh.
Rude.
It's, it just gets picked up.
Yep, we're all gonna die.
Colossal bugs spotted to the north.
They just get bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
One right behind you.
The more we piss Rev off, the bigger the actual size of those creatures is going to be by the time we get there. Gargantuan bugs.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yes.
Cavalli and Megan, like I said, I have this book. I'm gonna sit and read. If anything goes wrong, just yell a code word that we can make up now. But I've been informed by someone that I may not have the best manners. So maybe I shouldn't come.
I think you should come.
Yeah, I think you're great at manners.
Looks like Cavalli.
I think your manners are good as a baseline. I think sometimes it's more like the things you decide to say, I think. Like, okay, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's almost like what you're saying. It might not be like seem mean, but the way the words are in the sentence make it seem mean. Does that make sense?
I like what Cavalli's doing right now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Stop talking.
So don't be honest. Got it.
No.
I think you underestimate how great you are, Rimmon. I think you should just not think about it and say what comes right out of your heart, and it goes to your.
Okie dokie.
Stares at Megan.
What?
Okay. No, nothing. No. This is good. Honesty is good. We're just gonna work as a
Honesty's
team.
good.
Yeah.
No one's gonna get drowned. It's gonna be
absolutely.
fine.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
All right. Also, I don't know. I guess we'll all talk to her when she comes. Yes, Rimmon.
Damn it, Remen.
So after we get this passcode, are we like leaving tonight for the cave? Because Lauren, I saw what he did to that fish earlier that he caught, and like I think the time is becoming limited.
He ripped the hook straight out and took all the insides of the fish with it.
And then still smashed it on the deck. It was pretty intense.
Yeah,
I don't understand why he's like
he started to
this.
sew it back together.
And then he smashed it again.
We're counting on this man to heal us.
We should probably leave tonight after we talk to this lady.
I don't want to make him mad.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or madder. Any more mad.
Yeah, we can probably do that. Lauren,
His
are you?
ears are lowering.
That's awesome. I didn't know they could do that.
We are all doomed.
Oh my
Yeah, I mean, it should be fine for us to leave tonight. So let's just hope we find her, I guess.
Yeah, she looks like this. I hold the tabloid picture up so everyone can see
Oh,
what she looks like.
thank you.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and have those keeping an eye out for her. Roll me a perception.
I think that's probably just Lauren, is it not?
Jesus.
No one else is keeping an eye out for
I'm looking too. That's a nat 1, baby.
Oh man.
All right, listen, we're full up on hero points. I'm using mine.
Back to back.
Crap.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
I
we
don't
are back,
understand.
baby.
There are the wildest rules in this game. I've
Oh.
never seen it. I swear I've never seen these kinds of. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's
There we
better.
go.
Thanks, Cavalli.
God dang. Oh, I forgot who bought me the hero point today, but thank you.
You just saved us from sitting here for another entire day. Thank
Lauren
you.
will throw himself into the river.
Mhm. Brother, why is Lord fishing with himself?
Gosh darn it.
There's been a fish on my hook for like an hour. I just didn't notice.
That fish
Maybe you're
is
just so
the worst
defeated you just
thing.
don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, Cavalli, for the first hour, you're kind of getting distracted by all the performances and everything starting to fill the street with music and joy. People starting to put the lanterns out into the water. It's just there's a lot going on, a lot of stimulation coming. But you eventually realize you see Lauren completely just blank faced out at the dock, not paying any more attention to anything. At this point, he probably dozed off. Rimmond's reading. Lube's just sitting there shaking his head about the book. And Megan's probably also enraptured with the menagerie of colors currently going on. So you kind of regain your focus, watching the streets for anyone who matches the description. And eventually you do spot, probably about an hour and a half into all the festivities, you spot this woman that kind of matches the picture on the artwork that Megan had shown you from the tabloids. And she is seemingly kind of, when you see her going, people do just kind of avoid her. You even see a couple guards kind of point her out, and the other one shakes his head. And people are clearly just letting her go where she
You're in a path.
wishes.
Guys, I found her. Guys, are you ready?
I think we might have
Lauren? Okay.
broke Lauren.
Lauren, are you okay?
He's in spirit. Lauren,
I'm
are
good.
you okay?
Why do you keep asking me?
We
We
broke
just-
him.
Like that fish was on there for like 2 hours, and you just kept staring at it.
I look over and the fish is floating. The
Yeah.
fish gave up on life.
Yeah. Just Lauren and the fish, just both.
So you found her. Let's go talk to her then.
Yeah.
Come on, Gagar.
I don't understand why he sounds so defeated. He's getting what he wanted.
Okay. Ayuda. Everyone say it together. Ayuda.
Yuda.
Ayuda.
Hey,
Udemy. Sorry.
Okay, who's taking
yeah.
point right now? Who's taking point?
Who wants to? Okay, I'll just go.
She's gonna walk out with her hand out. It's for you.
I love Cavalli just beelining through this crowd with her hand out towards her.
Yeah, for me.
Just to talk to someone named the Night Stalker.
Yeah.
Hi, good evening.
Follow her.
her eyes kind of look down, like slowly, like they were clearly looking at the residence that you guys were hanging out near, but they kind of drift down, look down at you, Cavalli. There's a raise of an eyebrow. You do see there's a purple gem kind of on her forehead that's part of like laced into her hair, and she looks down at you like, "Hello, you're a gnome, aren't you?
Oh,
We
well,
don't
I
get
mean,
many
one.
gnome visitors around here."
Oh, oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't supposed to visit, but like here I am. But my name's Cavalli, and we're actually looking for your help. If you have a second.
Pleasure to meet you, Cavalli. I am Ayuda Ibn Jahad.
Ivan Jihad. Well, it's very, very nice to meet you.
Very aggressive.
I
like,
know who this
from Nick.
is. I know who this could possibly be. All right, I just realized there are characters who are built by people in chat. I know who built this character.
Amazing.
That's awesome. Beautiful. Of course they're gonna have a rockin' name. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna stop fangirling. Let's continue.
It is amazing.
Well, it's nice to meet you. But our friend, she looks back at Megan, is in like a well, she's dealing with some things that we're trying to help her with. And to do that, we have to go north, I think. And there's a door. Oh, in Thura. Do you know in Thura?
Inthur, yes. That's
Yeah.
Lady and I have had dealings in the past.
Do you
How
like
is
her?
she these days?
Ruin,
She's
is she
pretty
gonna
good.
drown Cavalli?
Oh, looks all right so far. She's pretty far away from
She's
the
a
water.
Okay,
She
gotta
can try.
keep our eyes on him.
she is a pleasant woman with a great deal of knowledge she and I have shared in things in the past.
Yeah.
We're going north. How
Hmm?
far north?
Oh, thing is, I don't think we know. But we have to find a couple of things for her to help her out, and
We
we
were
have to
told it's
find.
a day's travel, Cavalli.
If it's a day's travel, Cavalli. We have to find some bark from a bone tree, music from a sandwolf, a bottle flame from a drake. But we have to go north to find a place that we have to secure and such. But it's day's travel, yeah.
Those are dangerous things to collect. I hope you are up for that task.
We got it. She's my best friend.
We were told that you may have the solution to a a door that we need to enter the said caves. Do you have any idea what that would be about?
We need the
This is Lauren.
password.
This is Lauren. He's my friend.
She looks at you and thinks for a moment. You're looking to find Rastafana's old residence. I know of this door you speak of, and I do know how to get in. How do I know you're worthy of such information?
Oh, test us.
Ruin, I'm gonna fail a test.
At least you.
Well, like, brother, like, who just goes up to people like, only if you're worthy? Like, what?
Brother, I can't handle taking a test. It's too much. Put your hand down.
Women.
I told you all day. Why?
Sorry. Guys, question to you. Oda.
glances over, seeing the two goblins for the first time.
Oh.
What is your question?
See, you. I look over at Cavalli. I can't think of it. You are asking us if we are worthy for this code. The Cavalli here said that we wanted to save her friend, our friend, Megan. Now, what right do you have to keep this from us when we are doing something which is a worthy cause? And I hate to say it, but you talk real slow, and I don't know when you're done talking or not talking.
He speaks the truth. Looks at Cavalli.
She's like turned around and is like,
I felt like I had it there for a while.
It is a noble goal you have. Tell me, each of you, what is your long-term goal? What is it you all wish to accomplish?
Not be dead in a year from now.
To make the world a safer place for the innocents.
God, that's a good one.
She looks at the other three of you.
Make lots of cool things. That's not a lie. He just wants to make cool things.
Megan!
Oh, sorry. I forgot. I thought I said everything out loud. I guess I said it in my head. To make friends.
And then lastly, Cavalli.
I don't ever want to stop learning. I'm scared of the bleaching, but I also want to help people too.
Can I have everyone make me a group diplomacy check?
Oh no!
I'm good.
Wait,
I've
you guys
got
got those hero points ready.
let's go. Oh no!
Oh shit!
Okay. Ribbon's carrying the team. Who would have thought right now? Let's go.
I'm actually leaving this one. I'm not hero pointing this because of everything that's happened the last couple of days. Well, day. I'm leaving this one.
I feel like this landed all pretty good.
Yeah.
You see her eyes flash a deep purple. Completely. Before returning.
That's a
to
cool
normal.
trick.
And she
Not a
looks
trick. Not a trick,
back
Lord.
to you, Cavalli. The place you seek, I can give you the code to enter. You will still have to figure out exactly how to use it.
I bet it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
There are 3 words that you need to use, said by 3 separate individuals.
Okay.
The first word must be spoken by those wise of mind. The second word must be said by those wise of spirit. And the last, spoken by those wise of body.
The third one for sure is Megan. I don't know what the other two.
I was like, third we got on lock. The first 2 is rough. Just telling you right now.
Ladies, the third one
Oh,
must be
boy.
spoken by someone on thickness of body.
Yeah. I feel like me and you could have done the spirit one, brother, but Cavalli broke that this morning.
It's shattered.
The ball evaporates.
Just air.
The first word you are looking to use is Chuto. Sorry, I need to say this correctly. Chutuk Lakni.
Gonna need you to spell that.
I will send it to you guys. Don't worry.
Thank you. That's great. Yeah, phonetically, preferably, if you don't mind.
Long first word. Good gosh. Okay, got it.
I'm having full on Army of Darkness vibes here. Honest
The-
Nicktoon!
The second word is Chito.
Cheeto.
Second one's got a much easier word.
Cheeto, got it.
The last. Ready for this one, guys?
Oh fuck! All right.
Kutuk Luku.
Who took poo poo?
Kutu Lu.
God.
You guys.
You're gonna hear a point for that, Rob.
Is there any way we could get you recorded? Like, maybe to have you speak these words and we can keep them for.
Who took
Oh
poo-poo?
my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rob.
But it's for you to decide which of you is the most worthy of saying those words. If you are wrong, the door will reject you.
We drown? Don't do it.
If we get rejected, can we try again?
If you pass the door's retaliation,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Lord. Like, you got that right.
Ribbon, have you ever been retaliated against by a door?
Yeah. Remember? Old Wigwam's door. God, that thing was brutal. You think you have it open and you let it go, and if you don't walk fast enough, wham! You're right back
Right.
outside again.
Right in the the face, right in the face.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I hope it's like that and not any worse, because if we survive, sounds pretty menacing.
Can I ask a question to you, Miss Auda?
Just one hand ready.
I loved watching
yes.
Grim's face light up as he switched to the tab that had the name.
Yes.
Well, since you know the passcode to the door, you know what's on the other side of the door, right?
I know there's an ancient compound in there
Oh, okay.
where old warriors used to train and go out. They were a noble people. The Stefana.
The Distana?
Stefana.
Oh, Stefan.
Stefana. Okay. Like this. Noble.
Hey, what was that first word again?
Chutak Lani.
Choo choo lana.
Gosh darn it.
Choo Lana cheese. Oh.
Cheeto.
We're just gonna
This
speak
is,
minionese when we get up to there.
I just
God.
want to type it. Oh my god.
No, he's gonna send us the
Yeah,
names.
I'm
No,
just-
we got it. Don't
I
worry.
haven't even attempted to write these
No.
down. I'm just waiting
Yeah.
I
for
was
him
gonna
to
say,
send these.
at the end, I need everyone's spellings of each of these words. So we can compare
I
and
literally
see what
wrote
has
the joke
happened.
names.
Yep.
I've been as phonetic as possible, but it's still ass.
Now, you said we have to be worthy to go through the door. Is like something back there that if hypothetically there were maybe some greedy people who wanted to get through the door and maybe didn't have always the best intentions. Like if it got out, would that be a bad thing?
She looks at you, that purple kind of coming back. Yes.
Okay, good to
Are
know.
you
We
one of
don't have to go.
those greedy people?
Are your eyes okay?
I wouldn't say I'm greedy.
But there's a guardian of the place. If you do manage to make it through the door. His name is Viaris.
VRs, okay. And is this one of the Stefanas?
He was a member, yes. Now the eternal guardian of the location.
Eternal Guardian.
Are the Stefanas gone?
They've been gone for quite some time now, unfortunately, at least in this region.
What happened?
The demon wars.
All of them?
At least the ones, as I said, in this region. I don't know about across the world. They had places all around.
Is there a possibility that there may be demons still in there?
They built their places on locations where the fabrics between planes were weak. So yes.
Yes. Question. If you were to say, would a demon ever be redeemable? Just asking for a friend.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's fine.
They're born of hatred, destruction.
Are you born of water?
Yes.
Oh, shit, I got it right.
If you can prove to Viaris you are not a threat to the sanctum, if you are there to aid, then you will have no problems with him. If you prove yourself a threat to the sanctum, be prepared for blood.
At what point are we judged? Is it when we go through the door, or is it?
If you make it through the door, you've passed one trial.
That
Great.
would be like if you're like, like if maybe like sometimes you have a bad day and maybe you kind of feel like you're not yourself. The person that you are most of the days is what the door judges.
It is judging the three you choose to put forward as the
Okay.
spirit, body, and mind.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks. Megan steps back a step, kind of hiding in Lauren's shadow.
I will tell you, if word arrives to me that Yaris was slain, do not return to this city.
Oh, shit. Okay.
What?
No,
I hope you heard that, Lauren. It's really important that you heard this bit of information that we are
Yeah,
not
like
to slay. What was the person's
because
name? Viaris.
yeah, VR is the guard because that means we're bad people, right? And you don't like us
Yes.
because murder's bad. Like just indiscriminate, just killing tons of stuff.
Are you writing this down, Lauren?
I know that indiscriminate killing is bad.
Not that part. Not that part. Just the part about Viaris.
I think we need to call an immediate and sudden vote. Who votes when we go to the cave? Lauren stays outside.
No. I do have an important question about VRS. Like you
Yes.
said, it's whoever 3 we put up at the doors is how we get judged.
He'll judge whether you are truly wise of spirit, wise of mind, wise of body, each.
Yeah. Now VRS is gonna judge if we got good intentions or not, right?
Yes.
What if we just choose certain people to pass and some of us who maybe possibly could be construed as not ideal values just choose to just sit back and be like, no, don't worry about VRS. I don't want to go look. I just want these 2 lovely people to go.
He will judge you all whether you are allowed to enter the full sanctum or not.
We'll figure it out before we get there, I'm sure.
That seems unfair.
I think we'll figure it out when we're there.
I have.
So,
Or you go ahead, Cavalli. It's fine.
no, after you.
Okay. This is unrelated to the problems that Cavalli stated that I have. This is completely different. Oh God.
That's not a good sign.
The audible click clacks.
Just get tired of us.
Oh!
Lube is broken out
Go
into
ahead,
a
Nikki.
visible sweat.
Visible sweat.
Thinking about needing 3 people worthy, and he's on his fingers and he counts 2.
Yeah, same here.
And he can only counts to 2.
I mean, we have Gargar.
I'm thinking, well, maybe that we're in trouble, and they're only set a door. This one is saying multiple trials. Like the door is just trial 1,
Don't forget the Guardian.
and the guard. This is turning out to be much more complicated than Anthera actually said at first.
She's a witch.
And don't forget the demons inside. Look, if it was easy, then everyone would do it.
Oh, not
I'm-
everyone's got this one. I mean, so you said that. Well, I mean, we heard that. You help. I guess like spirits pass on or something, right?
I do.
Yeah, us when we die in the cave.
And sometimes you
Well, I
drown
mean-
people.
If something happens to Viaris, is that how you know something happened?
I will be aware of his passing. We are close. We were close.
So
Are you
when
a
you
Stefana?
I've worked with them before. I am not a member.
Okay.
Were you not worthy to be a member?
We had different perspectives on how to dispense justice.
So no. Okay.
do you like doing what you do?
Yes, it is my purpose.
Oh, you don't have to like your purpose. It sounds sad dealing with a lot of.
So what
death
kind
in
of people find their watery ends with you, by the way? I'm just curious.
It'll be us. All of us.
Wrongdoers, the dishonest.
Ribbon, I'm gonna try to
Crooked
make
people
us
who think they are in charge.
breathe underwater.
Rev, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would Rimmon be able to do a roll? Because I as Rimmon am getting a feeling this person comes out of the lake and got on spirits. Has he ever heard of a spirit who died by drowning and then helps other victims pass on?
You can roll
cult.
Yeah, I'll
Cult?
do a cult. I'll allow a cult. It could be religion or a cult.
That's a really poor roll. That's a 5.
Oh,
Wow, your occultism's great.
yeah.
I love it occultism.
Ouch.
From your homeland, you've never heard any tale of such things. You've heard of spirits of the drowned, but you've never heard of one that is more seen in a positive light, like she's
Well,
guiding people.
she's not okay, but
Like-
she is giving Spirit of the Drowned vibes to Rimmon when he thinks of she only appears at night. She comes out of the lake. No one ever sees her when she doesn't appear out of the lake.
So you've never heard of any that, like, most of the ones you've heard tales of are more just angry killers trying to drown. Like, this person seems to be trying to help spirits, not them.
Thank you for your time. I will step back. I will leave the rest of my friends to ask you whatever questions they have. Good day. Good day. Good day. Just bows very quickly and slowly steps away, doing like the arms out. Good day. Bye. Good day.
I mean, I think that was kind of it for me too. Thank you for answering our questions.
Hey, Megan.
Mhm.
Wasn't
Yeah,
Megan?
I'm sorry. I'm on the other side, actually. I'm over
Oh.
here.
Shit. Megan, did you get sidetracked?
Yeah, I did a little. Aida, you've been around for a long time, I've heard, and I was wondering if you knew of a name, perhaps, if you recognized this name that I'm about to say, that again is no way relevant to the problems at hand. Lady Prosrea?
She thinks on it for a moment. Before finally looking back at you. I've heard that name. Not in well over a century or so. There's someone from the north. It must have been in some import if I had ever heard their name.
Thank you very much for your help, Aida. I also bow. Like women. Thank you.
Well, I hope your journey goes well, Cavalli. I hope your friend finds what they need. I hope you all prove yourselves worthy to be able to help your friend.
Me too.
Is she leaking?
No.
Like she just came out of the lake, right?
She's dripping, but with style, I'm sure.
With Riz.
Surprise.
No, she's not dripping. Her hair looks a little wet, but that's it.
Is she gorgeous though? Like how she I feel like she's pretty good looking. I think you know what? I'm just gonna keep that as canon in my head.
Don't tell me.
Oh, he has a pick.
Does he?
What does this lady look like, Rob?
Yeah.
I will send it to you guys afterwards.
Okay.
Cool. Yes, please.
Then she bids you all farewell and approaches the residence, leaving the night to you all.
Okay.
I don't want to follow her low key.
No. I can't stop you if you go into fox mode. Well, actually, I can. I can pick you up.
It's easier to stop him in fox mode.
Yeah, if Lauren dips in the fox mode and tries to go after, I'm gonna pick him up and be like, somebody's dying in there. I'll leave him be in peace.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm vaguely curious as to how she guides them. Can you see it? Can you not? Looks back at Lorne. Does Lorne
Oh,
look
I'm
like he's
Fox now. What are you talking about?
Oh,
I turn with Lauren to you, Lou. Like just one arm under his chest. He's like tucked in underneath my arm.
I can never tell when he's gonna be like Lorne or like pocket pet Lorne. It's a surprise every time.
I think we should get going though. Out of
I
town.
think, yeah. I think Lorne might die if we don't make it to this cave tonight.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we can make it tonight, but we should. I
Or
mean, at least we won't have to deal with the heat.
true.
Everybody else, like, we have the wise of body down, right? With Megan. And Cavalli, you have the most spirit I've ever seen.
I'm not really sure what that means. I'm not entirely sure what. I don't know.
You're a very joyous person.
I don't know if that's what spirit means.
We can talk about it on the way.
Yeah.
He's just holding the fire.
I'm just saying, it sounds like we're kind of screwed for the wise of mind.
We are in a lot of trouble.
Well, it's just the wisest of mind of us, right? So I think we just need to figure out who among us is the wisest.
But we also have to be worthy.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we've learned that we're probably not worthy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about
Probably.
that. It might be a redeemable thing. Like on the way, we can, figure out who we are and how we need to be in order to become worthy. Because it's a day's walk. That's a lot of time.
Redeemable?
Yeah.
Alright.
Unless.
Shit, he's going for the dice.
Oh, let's get out of here. Can we just go?
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Water hand reaches out of the door, just comes right after us, throws it into the river.
And I'm finding the water weird.
So we're taking Rimmond's cart, right, with the ox and everything to head out.
Well, you gotta ask Gargar. That's Gargar's cart.
Mm.
Gargar,
She's
no,
coming.
that's her cart.
Yeah, I told her.
Okay.
Well, then I suppose she'd have that ready to go, right?
Probably exactly where we
Totally.
left it. Which, does anybody remember where that is?
Nope.
Other side of the city. I don't know.
Well, wouldn't we got
It's at the
password,
Chuckling
do we need-
Gosling at the out back at the stable.
Do we need to talk to Anther anymore? Like, we got the password. Was there anything else we need from her?
I don't think so.
To stop giving us only half truths and
Oh, no, that'll never happen, so there's no point talking to her.
information. She never tells us the whole damn story.
Okay.
I
Well,
think it's
I'm-
probably a good idea that we get going too.
I got everything I need.
Yes.
Are you good, Lauren? I think Lauren's good to go.
Did that fox just meow at us?
So are you guys going to head out of the city tonight, or are you going to wait till morning?
I think we'll head out tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to cause a exhaustion. or
Fuck
anything
yeah,
like that.
do it.
I
I mean,
Go.
you're so I'll say it's a day north of the Revenant Pass.
Okay.
And the Revenant Pass is about a day's travel east of the city.
Ah.
Guys, can I meet up with you in like a little bit? So we have the tabloid, right? This is a question because we have the tabloid. There
Mhm.
is an expedition going through the Revenant North, right?
Revenant Pass, yeah.
The Revenant Pass. Were they
Which goes
hiring
east.
people? Okay, so different. Okay, sorry, I heard Revenant, and then I jumped to the conclusion that we're going that direction. Never mind.
You're going to the Revenant Pass, but then you're heading north instead of taking the Revenant Pass into the desert.
Okay.
We're going.
I'll pull up the map for you guys.
We could travel. We could travel with them until Revenant Pass because that's be safer, I guess, if we wanted to.
I wasn't worried about that so much.
He wanted to get paid.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
I guess we could. Yeah, we'll spend the evening packing up our cart and getting things ready to go. I don't know if it costs any money to have supplies. Like, obviously, take
Some
what,
food
5 days worth
rations?
of supplies of rations. And
Gargar eats 3 days worth of rations a day.
holy crap,
shit.
Gargar!
Guess who gets to carry all the rations then?
I
How many
guess
fish did Lauren get?
One that just sat there for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'll take that off. How much are rations? That's fire 2E.
Yeah, if Gargar eats any less than like the average person, like 3 times the average person, she does
So-
not keep her gains. She's got to keep those
So,
gains.
so we need 8 weeks.
1 gold,
worth,
2 silver.
essentially.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
We need 8 weeks to feed everybody for a week.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Simple
8
math.
weeks.
It's just, yeah.
I was just worried about Gargar, but yeah, I'll do everybody. That's fine.
Wise of mind.
Unfortunately, Terry can't get up on the pedestal and say the word.
8 times.
But he
4.
would.
Thank you, Wolfman.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think that was for a villain point.
Oh, it wasn't it?
Did he
Never
redeem one?
mind.
Someone
3
redeemed one
gold and 2
earlier.
silver. All right. Yeah, I bought all 8 weeks of rations. I'll add that to the party handout.
Thanks.
Okay.
And we can supplement that with hunting and stuff along the way. Because we're really good at that.
Those
Actually,
survival
over
checks are
here.
amazing for you guys.
Adventure.
You pack up the cart. It is late at night. You know, you might get a little hour or 2 head start for tomorrow's travel. Gather things. You go quickly. I'm assuming you probably gathered the rations during the day when all the markets were open. I'll say that was part of your day's exercise. Beside trying to convince Lube that selling things is bad.
Oh, been convinced.
But
My business is
you all
ruined.
gather up, head towards the eastern gate, and it's wide open to you. There's several flags on the eastern gate of various kingdoms that are not Actron, kind of showing flags from all the merchants that come through. And as you push through the gate, Megan.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand there for a bit. I think everybody went through, and Megan's just standing at the gate, just.
Lube will
They're-
slam into the back of your leg. Ow, why did you stop? It's
Oh, I'm
fucking
sorry.
going.
Oh god, and I think like she takes a step through because of that too.
I need you to make a will save.
Oh
She's
damn.
mad.
Oh no.
Lady P takes over and you just run for the hills.
Oh god. Okay, where's Will? Actually, I've never made a will save.
No.
Where is that?
No one keeps Lady P on hold for 2 days.
Oh my
3.
god.
There it
Yep.
is. Oh, that's not good.
You are a hero.
want to see what happens.
I'm just down
I
for
love
what
that.
happens.
This is
That's
what
awesome.
I forgot. Who said it the other day? But sometimes failing is fun. Was it you, Grim?
Oh yeah, always. Yeah.
I fully
Yeah.
agree.
You stumble forward from Lube stepping into your back. You push forward. Your head flares. Your world goes black. You stumble. You're out of breath. Lube, you see Megan kind of stumble forward, collapsed like her hands and knees, out of breath, holding her head in
Stronger than I
pain.
thought. Are you okay?
And, the voice that returns is not Megan's.
Oh. Oh. Finally. Oh. This
Damn it.
so much better. Why does this feel so much better?
Wait, it's you again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, little one.
Oh, hi. Hey, guess what?
What?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Sherwood.
Sherwood who?
Sure would like to see you get the hell out of my friend.
Uh,
Can we end there? Because that's too good. I got nothing to say to that.
We'll
Lube
pick
wins the
up
game.
there next week. Or not next week, in 2 weeks. Next
Oh
time.
God.
Next time. Oh,
Oh, that
so
was
good.
excellent.
I will end with a slightly other scene, still related to Lady
Uh-oh.
P.
Oh gosh.
No.
For Nikki and for chat a little bit.
Oh god.
3 days ago, you sat there watching these buffoons go about their day in life in the caravan. A city with things, people, luxuries was ahead of you. Finally off the road, finally a place to put your feet up. And just as you passed through the gates, a curtain was thrown over your face. Time almost felt like it slowed and came to a stop. All senses dulled. Just the slightest bit of muffling could be barely heard. Nothing to see. You were originally starting to kind of build out one could say a mind palace in this body, but all the lights went out. You felt chained, oppressed, and could days have passed? Weeks have passed? It's difficult to say. But not long before everything came back, you felt eyes upon you. Foreign eyes upon you. You felt marked. You felt pain. Something in this darkness was now hunting you. Just as it almost got to you, it came back. You ran, came stumbling out of the gate of the city. And we'll pick up there next time.
Mm.
Jeepers.
put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to think.
Goddamn
Word is jeepers.
We're finally out of the
Lady P's
city,
becoming
Lauren.
the hunted.
Something somewhere, something saw her. I don't know if they saw her in the city. Oh man, I got so many questions.
Hag, right? Like,
Is it? Was it Dale? We don't know.
God
It
damn.
was Dale.
One day we'll get to kill Dale.
Was it the angel? We just walked up to their place. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Lady P is a spirit, right?
For sure.
So we did meet the person who helps pass on spirits. Maybe she's like, you're not supposed to be here, and you got hunted.
She was fully blocked. That's impressive. That's the case. Good
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hashtag blame Dale.
Wow, guys.
Thank you, Breadbox.
Oh my
Grim is gathering followers on the anti-Dale train.
The anti-Dale
Damn.
propaganda.
Hashtag Dale's demise.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you, players. Thank you, chat, for hanging out with us. I'm sorry, Lauren, but the city is finally behind you.
Lauren, he's like, we were this close to just leaving. Finally,
Mm.
that close.
That's a genius one, not ours.
But we dated. We dated. We're
It's
finally
fine.
leaving.
It's fine. It's fine.
Now we just have to deal with a very scared Lady P. You should be fine.
I'm not scared. I'm never scared.
Insight.
Oh, hold on. I didn't finish that sentence. Thanks, Misty, for the lovely character for sure. And I'm excited to see other characters. Now I don't know when they pop up because I only know personalities that I met before. Right? Like now, how many characters have we seen from chat?
How many characters have shown up from chat? 4?
Wow.
Oh, that's
shit.
awesome.
It was Dale one? Wait, no. I think
If Dale is one, we gotta all apologize right now.
No, that person's a
Nope.
genius if they created Dale, because
I don't
that
think
is
it was Dale a recurring character from another campaign?
it's impossible. Dale wasn't born in any other campaign.
I will share this information in a talk show at some point.
Okay, yes, we'll do that. I gotta
We'll
know.
Save this information for questions for a talk
Yeah.
show at some point. I was actually telling David North earlier because he loves to break down your guys' characters. He was talking on his stream about it. I'm like, all right, we'll do a talk show at some point and you'll be our talk show host and
Mhm.
you'll
Oh,
ask
that'd
us
be
all the
fun.
questions, you know,
Gotta get
do a
David and
campaign.
David and
talk.
Walrus together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're great on your Monday show, Dirty. That was good. That was good watching. That was good watching.
Oh, see.
Adorable.
Is this Walrus's first time on a stream?
Walrus crushed it. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Boris was
Oh.
so cute. His
Oh.
little mustache on a little
Had to-
cactus.
And also had to keep that Slavic accent going.
Mhm. Very good.
But yeah. Again, thank you all. You're all wonderful players, wonderful cast. And chat, you've been wonderful today as well. Besides you, full bread box, you joined the wrong side.
Welcome, Breadbox.
Yeah, you guys
But-
can pick whatever the side of the fence for Dale that you're on, and just know that he is going to be the big bad. So,
Mhm.
you know, I'd rather stand at the right hand of the devil than in his path. Justice for Dale.
Oh my god.
Rev is going to kill Lou anyways, so it doesn't matter. I just full anti-Dale. I've angered this man much too often.
I just want to say big, huge shout out to Fusca as Cavalli, MVP of the session, just absolutely
Jeez.
ruining everybody's emotions and roller coasters and getting things done. Like,
Getting things done.
absolutely. I just adore Cavalli.
I did love how you were going for Ayuda's heart, like gonna just punch it too. You're gonna get in there. It's like, aren't you sad and lonely? It's like where your sentence was
She
going.
had so many questions, but I was like,
Yeah.
we gotta keep it moving. So the second Lord did anything funny, I was like, perfect.
Yeah. Oh man, it was so good. It
Let
was
it
just like
float.
winding up just to punch her right in the heart. I was like, gotta get her too. Doesn't matter if she's an immortal spirit of the water. Gonna punch her right in her heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
amazing.
That is very sweet of you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Good shout out, Grim. By the way, thank
Love
you. For,
guys.
Yeah.
Like I said, Amazing cast. Do any of you have any announcements or anything you like to say before we sign off?
Thanks, chat viewers. We love you all.
Yes,
Thanks for the hero points.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you for the hero
points.
points. You are the reason I am reckless with those. If I'm maxed out, I'm like, I gotta get rid of them. So
Mhm.
One of these days, I'll turn it off for a session. You guys will
And
panic.
these people just
that's
force
totally
them.
fine too. I'm super okay with that.
We're gonna be back on the 10th, right? That's our next day?
Our next day is indeed the 10th.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then y'all gonna watch it on Dirty Rollers channel on the off
the
Monday,
3rd.
right?
Yeah, on the 3rd.
Hell
Next
yeah.
week,
Do it. Do it. Be there for more Pathfinder.
Mhm.
more Pathfinder and more new group amazingness with the previously mentioned Walrus and David North. I'm having a lot of fun with everybody. We got Junior Monk from Gaming Related. He's been a blast to have on there as well. General Tampon from my Witchlight campaign. It's been kick ass. And then I might have convinced Grim to come and fool around in some Pathfinder with us.
Nice.
And his high society rat lady, just absolutely hilarious.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She's
It
very
always has to be a
good.
rat lady.
Let's go, rats.
Yep.
Oh man.
So
Yeah.
when are you gonna do the second part of that?
Hmm?
30.
Second.
The second, the follow on to the basic adventure thing where you do.
Oh, the dungeon crawl. The
They're
big super
trying.
dungeon.
They're trying. They're trying to push for it. We'll see.
Well, I'm pushing
It
to.
would be fun.
Mm.
Yeah. With that, chat, go check out all these wonderful people. There's their links right there if you're not already following.
Thank
But
you,
with that,
Red.
we will catch you all in 2 weeks.
Adios, chat.
Bye.
Hi
Bye.
guys.